Happy Final Independence Day, everyone. Now, I don't think that this has to be our final Independence Day. But we damn well better start behaving as though it could be. This nation was founded on a very special and revolutionary idea that all men are created equal and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable human rights. That idea was set out in the Declaration of Independence, unanimously adopted by the Congress of the United States of America on July 4th, 1776. So that's what we're celebrating today. Now, in that document, the members of that Congress declared that government's main job was to secure for the people those unalienable rights. They also declared that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Well, I'm sorry, but today I see a government right now enforcing a system in which those who are born with great wealth are not considered equal to the rest of us. I also see a Supreme Court declaring that the laws do not apply to those who have once possessed great political power the same way they do to the rest of us. And I see state governments being permitted to deny unalienable human rights to some of their citizens. The members of the Congress of the United States of America in 1776 would call that a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of absolute tyranny. And I agree with them. By my reckoning, that history of repeated injuries and usurpations has been going on now for 40 years. And it's getting a whole lot worse. So much so that if we allow the forces of despotism to take power this November, and believe me, they want to take power, not win an election, they want to take power, it's going to be mighty hard to stop the whole thing. Now, in the Declaration of Independence, it says that when there is a long train of abuses and usurpations designed to reduce the people under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Now, this has not been the first time in our history that our government has gone astray. And in the past, we, the people, have been able to correct things by voting to keep the human rights abusers and the authoritarians and the scallywags out of office. And we have a chance to do the same thing again this November. But it's going to be tougher. Right now, some branches of our government have already been taken over by people who clearly do not believe in equality and human rights. People who think that government's job is to keep the people in line and subservient to wealthy aristocrats and corporations, or to theocratic dogmatists, or authoritarian con men. And if they are able to come to complete power this November, we may no longer be able to fix the problem by altering our accustomed form of government, because they're going to alter it for us way beyond recognition. We will have been reduced to absolute tyranny, and our only recourse at that point will be revolution. Now, altering our form of government through the electoral process is a whole lot easier than abolishing and replacing despotism once it has gotten into complete power. So, my hope this Independence Day 2024 is that we will succeed in November and therefore be able to celebrate this same glorious event in 2025. I hope you all share that hope. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you'll join me again sometime. By the way, there's a whole bunch of my videos available online at www.daffwold.com.